New treatment for attention deficit hyperactive disorder is coming on the market. The FDA just gave approval for Qelbree or Valoxazine. What is this drug? It's the first. It's been 10 years since Strattera atomoxetine, that a non-stimulant, non-amphetamine treatment for attention deficit disorder has come on the market. So what does this drug do? In my other lectures, stimulants like Ritalin, methylphenidate, dexmethylphenidate, and amphetamines like dextroamphetamine, methamphetamine, lisdexamphetamine, and the amphetamine molecule, they increase norepinephrine and dopamine and serotonin availability of the brain in the prefrontal cortex, right here. Prefrontal means the part of the brain in front of your frontal lobe that separates from the apes. That's why humans have this big forehead, because that's where executive functions take place. And this is where they think the pathology lies in attention deficit disorder. There's some kind of dopamine deficiency in this prefrontal cortex. So this drug, Valoxazine, increases norepinephrine. It's classified as a norepinephrine reuptake inhibitor, which is a little bit of a misnomer because this drug also increases serotonin and dopamine in the prefrontal cortex. It has effects on other serotonin receptors. It blocks the 5-HT2B serotonin receptor, and it stimulates the 5-HT2C. It also, remember, GABA, it has effects on the prefrontal cortex of the GABA, upregulating it, making it more sensitive to stimulation. So just calling it a norepinephrine reuptake inhibitor is a misnomer because it also has effects on norepinephrine, serotonin, and dopamine, and GABA in the prefrontal cortex. Is this drug new? No. This drug has been available in the United Kingdom since the 1970s. I've been hearing about this drug and talking to people about it for 40 years. So it's not really new, but they got the indication for attention deficit hyperactive disorder, attention deficit disorder in children 6 to 17 in the United States. Now, remember, this drug was initially an antidepressant. It's been marketed in Europe, Belgium, Spain, Portugal, United Kingdom since, I think, beginning in the 70s, countries started adopting it for treatment of depression. Remember, it's an antidepressant. Antidepressants in children may increase suicidal thinking, so it got a black box warning. This drug has similar effects on norepinephrine like imipramine, but it doesn't have all the other effects. Imipramine was a tricyclic antidepressant. This is considered a bicyclic drug, 2 rings instead of 3. Imipramine, dizipramine, nortriptyline, amitriptyline, those are the old drugs for tricyclics. This affects norepinephrine like them, and it has serotonin effects. They have minimal serotonin effects, but it affects mostly norepinephrine, dopamine in this prefrontal cortex. Here's some other qualities to this drug. It lasts a very short time. It lasts maybe 3 hours. So this company, I forgot the name, Supernus, I think that's the name of the company. They've developed an extended release granules. So the pills come, Qelbree comes in 100, 150, and 200 milligram extended release capsules with these little extended release granules in it. They had to do that because the drug only lasts like 3 hours. And it's an antidepressant in Europe, here that's indicated for attention deficit disorder, but it has a lot of the qualities, good and bad, of antidepressants in Europe. It was never considered that great a drug in the United Kingdom because I spoke to people in the United Kingdom, which is my most popular country, watching my videos. Thank you, shout out to United Kingdom. Oh, Chicago is the most popular city. Thank you, Chicago, that watch my videos in the United States. Back to Qelbree, the new treatment for attention deficit disorder. It should be available, I'm guessing late April, May in the United States. I'm not really expecting a lot from this drug. I've been reading about it since before medical school in pharmacology. So it's an old drug. Valoxazine has been around since the 70s in use. So I'm not really thinking anything special is coming from this drug. And you're giving children in the United States an antidepressant, which we're apprehensive about doing because of increased suicidal thinking. The major side effects that I've seen or read: nausea, vomiting, dizziness, headache, drowsiness, increased suicidal thinking. Anything else? Oh, and it may affect sexual functioning. That's about it with this drug, so I'm not expecting a lot, but it is a new non-amphetamine, non-stimulant treatment for attention deficit disorder, attention deficit hyperactive disorder in the US. So now we have Strattera, atomoxetine, which was another non-stimulant. That came out about 10 years ago. Now we have Called Valoxazine. And it will be available in dose 100, 150, 200. Anything else I could think of? That's about it. Okay, thank you, United Kingdom. Thank you, Chicago. You could follow up with my blogs at dragresti.com. Thank you.